Hey guys, Eddie here, and welcome back to another video. Today, it's going to be a bit of a different video, but it's one that I'm very excited about. And it's a video about my journey as a sports announcer from my sophomore year in high school up until now. I'm going to be beginning my sophomore year in college soon, and I'm breaking this video down into three parts. One is a quick run through about how I fell in love with announcing, how I first started practicing at home when I was growing up, and then I'll explain my time as a public address announcer, which is the announcer you hear whenever you're at a game, when you're over the stadium live speaker. It's like, coming to the plate, center fielder number 10, Brian Reynolds. And then I'll be breaking down my play-by-play, color announcing, broadcasting. If you have ever watched a game on TV, those broadcasts are usually broken down into play-by-play and color announcers. I'll explain what those specific roles are, and I'll explain how I've done each of those. And I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm very excited to make this one. Announcer breakdown new video is coming Friday, and let's get right into it. Also, real quickly before we start, as the fall announcing season for me quickly approaches, I want to do another video soon, which I'll get up in the next few weeks, where I run through what I do before games in order to prepare for all the kinds of announcing I'm going to dive into in this video, so expect that one coming soon in a few weeks. First of all, my love for announcing began when I was really young, so I annoyed many kids on the playground in elementary school because I was always commentating over the soccer games at recess, which unfortunately I don't have any recordings of anymore, but I guarantee that they were not anything that anyone would want to listen to. I then transitioned to some other stuff as I was going through like 5th, 6th, 7th grade. I was announcing over video games I was playing, and I'd do some other weird jobs. I'd announce at martial arts competitions. I'd just basically try to find any way to use my voice to do anything. So by the time I was in high school, I was kind of frustrated. I wanted to get involved more as a sports announcer in my high school. It was pretty difficult due to a few different things. So I had a few things going against me. First of all, I wasn't personally that athletic or all that athletic, which, still as a member of the media lends some credibility issues. You hear people all the time talking about, oh, this player's bad, this player's not good enough, when really they haven't had any experience playing that sport. So it was it was hard to really kind of fit in when, I personally grew up not as the most athletic person. And then I was also very timid. I was very shy. I struggled making friends. And a lot of validation I got was not really through what was happening in my social life. It was happening through what I was achieving. So, that still impacts my work a lot and how I approach not just in sports media, but in life in general. So it was quite an uphill battle. However, when I was a sophomore, after years of waiting, I finally got the courage to take a chance, and I didn't let myself down. So I got my first game when I was public address announcing, or stadium loudspeaker announcing, however you may describe it, was after I awkwardly asked my high school's athletic director, and I was thrown into it. Now, I had a poor view of the field. I didn't really know the players well. I didn't really have any time to prepare. It was kind of a haphazard moment, but thank God it happened. I'm very grateful. And while that first season, it was just a huge learning curve. Ever since then, I made constant improvement just my only goal. I just wanted to get better and more comfortable and to always work my way into new opportunities. And throughout high school, I continued to get more and more opportunities, meet more and more cool people, announce in cooler and cooler places, and I made many memories along the way. Once I graduated high school, having announced so many sports in high school, I stepped on campus at Lehigh. I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue, however, I kind of wanted to deep down. So at the club fair, I found guys from the club ice hockey team. I introduced myself. Thankfully, there was an opening just where I could fit in, and I was PA announcing for them, and I really enjoyed that experience. So it was very cool, and that's where I've most recently been. That's where I'll be back in the fall. Don't know what kind of announcing I'll be doing with hockey quite yet, but I'm hopefully going to be switching over to play-by-play, which I will be describing next. But also, I have to worry about getting stats. I have to worry about my, the words that I use. I have to be able to keep up a good, consistent tone throughout the course of a broadcast, and I have to always have something good to chime in on, something good to say. It involves a lot of research. I'd prepare days in advance for these games, so it was very cool to do color commentating. And I did play-by-play for high school basketball this past winter. I did a ton of games. It was very challenging. I never did basketball before, and often there was a quick turnover rate. I couldn't put 3 or 4 days into games because often the next game would be 2 days after the game I just did. So it really challenged me. It really upped my versatility, and it was very cool. at the high school level because the information started to find. So when you make breakthroughs, when you find good information, it's often very, very satisfying. So I really, really enjoyed doing that. I have gotten the chance to have a lot of different opportunities in announcing over the past few years, of which I'm very grateful for, and I can't wait for what's to come. My main goal is just to keep on growing and facing adversity and to try to forge more and more chances for myself to shine. And when I resume announcing this fall, I can't wait to share my experience here. We're going to have vlogs, we're going to have behind the scenes, we're going to have so much stuff. So thank you for watching this video, and until next time, goodbye.